Start. Alright, so this is an example of how we took map control really well and force rotates off of B and then hit B. I believe in this round we actually hit B against 0 people, but we still lost. But it was still a good example. So Crossman and Reed take a perfect banana control. They don't overextend, they don't overpeak, but just make sure we have that part of the map locked down. So at this point we've already pulled a rotate towards A somehow. I don't know why. I think it's because they're eco. They were shifting towards it. But we're making a lot of noise. Chinook makes a stupid peek here. Really don't have to peek that, but it kind of worked out. I think it kind of pulled a rotate. But we don't need to peek shit like that ever when we're just taking map control. Luckily I get a pick through the smoke here. And then we throw 2 flashes over, and we do this another round. Oh no, we don't throw flashes over in this one, but A-Dub throws a smoke on lane. And that kind of keeps our presence there without us actually being there, while we're already setting up on B. So Reed throws CT from there, which I don't really want to see ever. I want to see it thrown from behind the half wall. But still, this is a full execute, a perfect execute in my opinion. Other than that CT smoke, there's a gap in it. Oh no, there is no gap in it. I'm retarded. But it's a perfect execute, except we don't clear the site, and we just get scared of that CT smoke. So we don't get any good post plants, and we just lose gunfights to Deagles. Up until we actually pushed the site, this round was perfect. But we just got scared of a smoke and got fucked. Oh. Alright, this is a similar example. Just taking map control and bringing it together later in the round to hit a site. Except this time it's against a almost full buy. I don't know, a full buy. Yeah, I saw that guy on a deagle, but he picked up an AK. So Chinook's holding mid here. Oh, in this one we don't get B control right away, but we handle it really well. Again, it's Crossman and Reed on banana. But this time they're actually contesting B. So we throw that molly on corner. That really forces a guy off there, but we don't know. They could both be still pushed up. So you guys played this really well. You got kind of bunched up here, kind of dangerous, but Crossman like solidifies the banana control just by throwing after this molly a flashbang, and he jump peeks on it. It's just good utility usage with very low risk to get information. And then a quick CT smoke, kind of just to keep them honest, make them kind of turtle in this site. And at the same time that we're getting, or you guys are getting this banana control, we're pushing up A control, getting brackets. So Chinook actually gets a pick in brackets here. But we don't try to work off it too hard. We're just keeping our control, keeping them honest, making sure they don't push into us and take any control back. At this point I got A-Dub to throw a arch smoke, and we group up to hit B. Reed gets a really nice entry here. And from there on, like, after that entry, we're taking the site against 0 people. The CT smoke was kind of bad. In this one, there's a gap. But that's honestly the only problem that I see with this round. Like, the only mistake we made was that smoke, which is fantastic with no practice. Alright, so this is an example of our CT side. This round we had, like, in my opinion, very good rotates. We read them fairly well. But to start off, Chinook's going for a B pick just based off his spawn. I don't think he gets anything here. Doesn't get anything here. Gets mollied off. But he got the information that they weren't pushing banana fast. And does he rotate back to A right away? I think he does. Yeah. So they're pushing aggression towards A, and what they hear is Chinook coming up Speedway. So they think we're rotating one off of B. when we're really just playing our normal 3A, 2B. And at this point, they're gearing up to hit B, or at least make contact there, because they thought we rotated one off, but we still have two guys there. And we're playing a passive setup, crossman oranges, Reed crossfire on boost. And Reed does excellently on boost this round. But crossman is a fucking idiot and almost, well, he's the reason they execute. So they execute on this round. Crossman decides he wants to switch up to coffin, which isn't a bad play, but just running with your knife out like that, that's just a little teeny error that's gonna like lose rounds eventually. So Reed does a really good job getting a pick here and throwing that Molotov. This Molotov is crucial this round because it brings the guy down to like 15 HP, and this peek here is also crucial. So he doesn't peek too far, but he just gets the information there is a guy emo, and he could go new box, but we know there's a guy like back sight. So at this point, we have two people construction. We know they can't be coming around construction anywhere. We know there's at least one back sight, but I think we had the... Oh, when I peeked there, we got the information there's a second one back sight. Both lit. So the third guy's logically going to be Mexico, Banana. So I tell AW he's lit. He throws a nade on new box. So then we just know where they are, and we play this perfectly. We know there's one emo and Banana, and we just fight them together with trade potential. Chinook hits a shot there and then looks at his feet. And it was just a very solid retake. Honestly, very solid rotates. And that was a perfect CT round.